So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Aimed in toward, great leap! In for the pieces! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Paris Saint-Germain break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, no joy this time. Paris Saint-Germain leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Cattell, nicely spread. Ah, such a clever touch. Now it's Luca Bacchio. Long ball looking to counter. That pass has been well intercepted. Nianzou and Agume. And it's Iheanacho. Luca Bacchio. Luca Bacchio stood his ground strongly. And Agume. Guerrero. Cristiano Ronaldo.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's run loose here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ribéry looking understandably energised after his goal. And here's Iheanacho. Oh, good read.
Iheanacho, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And here's Iheanacho. Shot, tries a shot! They've scored! back. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
That has certainly made things interesting.
It's pulsating, it's absorbing, and it's hugely entertaining. Every single player is giving everything.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So once again, we're underway. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. A searching ball that into space.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Luca Bacchio. Agume. Isco did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's through and all alone! Oh, he's in! And he's there to get it away. Luca Bacchio goes short. Has a goal! That carried quite a threat.
The attendance for
Isco.
this match was 71,649. Substitution.
Luca Bacchio. Isco does really well to win the ball there. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Mbappe. Isco. And no, he's seen through all of that. Luca Bacchio. That's been intercepted. Bruno Fernandes. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ribéry. Ribéry going face-to-face with his great rival.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he's lost his man here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well seen, saw that coming. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Loose pass, and they could be in.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Number 15. Isco. Coming on to replace him is number 20.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Has been indicated.
Bruno Fernandes.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Pinches it off him. And that is that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, if this was a game where both sides played to their strengths, there could only have been one winner, but ifs don't count in football.
Today.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable. Now the finish! Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. There's the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And he's forced to go back. Out to the left it goes. And he gets rid in a hurry. Koundé, neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, it's a sweet ball that. Long ball looking to counter. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. That is very well defended. Out to the right. Oh, that's neat. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's definitely not his best. That's a good ball out wide. Very nicely done. Well seen, saw that coming. Koundé to Bruno Fernandes. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Strong running down that left flank. Bruno Fernandes. Isco. Well timed, excellent interception. Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, and despite the scoreline, it's clear who the better side is when it comes to chances. If this is the trend that's going to continue, then there's only going to be one winner here, and I don't think it's going to take too much improvement for it to happen.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Knocks it out wide. Isco.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Good driving run. Messi gets his pass away. Great chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. Messi with the short one. Away from immediate danger. And it's Ribery. Now it's Mbappe. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
71,898.
That has been cut short. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Distributed tidily. Shifted upfield, and he was quick to react. Nicely weighted ball. That's a fabulous ball. Real chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Driving forward. This is it then, now or never. Played out to the right.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Extraordinarily, it is still goalless here. This was supposed to be a one-sided game.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Looks a good ball through. Shapes to shoot! And the whistle goes, so nearly a telling finale, but it ends 0-0. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, Neither was able to break through. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, if this was a game where both sides played to their strengths, there could only have been one winner, but ifs don't count in football.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring... He's got the shot away! They've scored! The ideal start!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Goal! After 4 minutes is number 9.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And that interception was most necessary. Pepelu. Diego Lopez. Hugo Guillamon. Nicely spread. And he's there to clear it. Mbappe. Oh, a delicate chip through. And it's Ribery. Lobbed in behind. And that has been cleared. Mosquera. Diego Lopez. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. And Javi Guerra. Oh, played right into his path.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Guerrero. Koundé. Bruno Fernandes. Javi Guerra. Koundé. Now Guerrero. Isco. Ribery. Isco. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Diego Lopez. Pepelu. Isco promptly onto that, and that is that. Ribery. Threads one in. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Paris Saint-Germain truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Diego Lopez! Great ball, and he's in here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Does well to stand firm and defend it. Diego Lopez gets his pass away. Koundé clears it away. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution in progress.
So off we go once more.
Paris Saint-Germain need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
And it's Isco. Bruno Fernandes. Shifted upfield. Oh, no joy this time. Isco. Paris Saint-Germain still this single goal behind. Guerrero. Hugo Guillamon did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Diego Lopez! Messi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Pepelu. And that's been intercepted. Messi. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Forward it goes. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Dinks one through.
keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He has found the way through. Rafinha! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 14.
We have got
Number
changes here
15.
from both sides, in fact.
Number 8. Bruno